Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Taurus's Soul Path reading for April of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, as it is truly most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the mid-month readings as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. While there may be moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you hear, see, smell, or feel within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. 2 more cards, please, for our Tauruses. Too many. 2 more cards, please. Okay. I see. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Alrighty. 1 more, please. All right, we have the 4 of Wands, the Magician card, the 3 of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Sun card. So, in April, on your soul path, it does feel like you are feeling very powerful at this time. There's definitely this feeling of I've got this. You are coming into a place with your skills, you're kind of coming into this harmonious vibe. But this kind of feels like you're kind of coming home to your power here. You're kind of coming home to whatever this this does feel like a spiritual activity to one degree or another. So this is involving your practice. And your community is definitely coming out in celebration of whatever you're doing here. Excuse me. And we have the 3 of Swords here. So I feel like you're kind of battling this heartache or this emotional pain within yourself, and it's kind of like and I know the Magician is saying as above so below, but it's kind of like you're kind of juggling both of these energies at the same time, if you could put it like this, and you're finding a way to balance these energies, because this definitely needs to be processed. For some of you, this is old thoughts connected to if you can or can't accomplish your dream or your goal. For others of you, I feel like this is something personal that's going on, either with you, a friend, or a family member who is going through this. So your heart is kind of reaching out to them at this time, but you're also experiencing this glow up in a way also within your community as well. But it is kind of being able to balance this that allows you to step into your power in a stronger way. Because you are headed towards the sun energy, this success and positivity, feeling very good. So even though these things are there, it's kind of like there's so much light on the table that it's kind of clearing these dark clouds out. There's so much sun here. You are having kind of an enlightening moment surrounding the release of this. And this is going to allow you to move forward with more of an open-hearted energy, because even though you are helping this person, and this kind of is what it feels like, that has this pain, you're close to this person, you feel this pain as well. But there is the importance to not, you want to nurture someone else without having that, like say you're nurturing their heart. You want to nurture them without that diminishing your heart space. And a lot of times, it's just like frequencies kind of sync up. So if somebody is at this very strong frequency and you come around them, you sync up to that frequency. And this kind of feels like what's happening here, and you're kind of putting a little energetic space. You're still there for this person, but you're putting some energetic space there. Because it's really important for you to move forward with this open heart and this positivity here. But April is definitely looking very bright for you. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. All right. All right. This is interesting. All right. We have elder power overtaken by magic, powering up, darkness recoils, and spiritual battle. So this is kind of laying out something for us here. So we have elder power here. So this period for you is kind of unlocking this hidden power or magic, this metaphysical ability is kind of bursting forth from you. And this is kind of comes as a surprise. I feel like a lot of it, when this surprise takes place for you, this has to kind of take a back seat here, because you're kind of, your mind is a little blown by what you've discovered about yourself. And this is also destroying some misconceptions about yourself for those of you that are struggling with this feeling of like, I don't think I can do this. This is a misconception that is being destroyed for you. But there's a surprise happening for you. This moment of enlightenment is coming for you. Overtaken by magic. So that's never what you really want. So in the past, and this kind of feels like for those of you that struggle with this I can't kind of thought pattern, this is causing you to lose your power. This is like an energy leak here. This I can't. I don't know if I can. This worrying, this back and forth. This is causing you to lose a lot of energy. So you are kind of losing control. You're losing your power. And so as this kind of leaks out, it kind of also wreaks havoc in areas of your life, because this is energy that is flowing out and is undirected here. So there is an importance in getting a hold of this, because this power is yours. But this I can't, I don't know if I can, this kind of stems from a victim mentality of what feels like something that has happened in your past or maybe childhood. This may have happened repeatedly. And this has convinced you, for whatever reason, that you can't, or that you don't deserve to succeed here. So, and this does definitely feel like you are, this surprise is pulling you out of this energy, because this has you powering up, like the card says here. So, this is you from being down. You're getting up. You're facing these things. You're starting to see through the mind cloud of these thought patterns, these I can't thought patterns. And as you shine your light on them, the clouds of these lift. So it's actually seeing this and really taking a close look at it that causes these clouds to break up for you. And this is you taking your power back, very determined to move forward here. And you're embracing your true power, your true colors, your true authenticity here. And finding this new belief in yourself and inner strength. This also gives you a lot of freedom. So there's a reason why this light is here. And it really has a lot to do with you getting up and kind of getting in the saddle again. And putting this to rest within you. And as you shine your light in on these shadows, the darkness recoils here. So that is what's happening for you. And the darkness is, the shadows are kind of bowing to your will. They see that you are in your power. And so that they have to do what you request. So again, you find yourself really in your power here. And spiritual battle here. So do know that there is usually in the astral, beyond the veil of reality, there is always this what we could consider a spiritual battle going on. And these are just opposing forces, and in the place where they clash here. And this is where we would consider this battle. It's kind of like in a storm, you have your hot and your cold air, and when you mix them together, you get a tornado. You get this friction here. And this is what this spiritual battle is here. And there's always a spiritual battle going on, and things happen in the astral, in the spirit, and then they are mirrored into the physical reality. And this is as above, so below here. So there is this kind of power struggle going on here for you. And you are kind of attempting to balance this here. But there is a surprise reveal that is going to have you leaning really into the light here. And this is you kind of taking your power back. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. 3 cards. All right. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Swords here. So again, with this balance of your light and your dark, you are balancing them, but there is the importance. The Spirit is asking you to lean into the light here, because there's some clouds, some illusions here. You need to. There's a leak. You need to take your power back here. And so this is Queen of Wands is also about someone sitting in their power. We have the 3 of Cups here, so you most likely will be collaborating with others on wherever you are taking yourself next. This does feel like a spiritual collaboration here. And this is kind of this pooling of energy here. And you're in your power, so you're in a good place to kind of pool your energy with others who are in their power to work for a common goal here. This does appear that's what you are doing moving forward. We have the Knight of Cups, so you're being very creative. You definitely have this stylistic way of doing whatever you are doing. And this feels like some sort of presentation here. It's very stylistic, very creative, what you're doing. And it does appear as you let go of this I can't thought pattern, you become wind assisted here. It's kind of grace is on your side here. Then we have the 6 of Cups. So there is this, now generally the word associated with this is nostalgia. Now, this doesn't necessarily feel like this. This feels like you are reminiscing of the past, of when perhaps things have not worked out. But this feels like pretty embedded into your subconscious, to where these are seeds that were planted within you when you were a child, most likely. And so this I can't is, it's almost hard to pinpoint where it came from, because it's under so many layers of conditioning here. And this is kind of how this feels for you. But you do realize that it doesn't belong there. So you are not going back to this way. You're moving forward. We have the King of Swords. So you're moving forward with this truth that is being revealed to you. It does appear to really ignite something within you, because you begin to move forward in a different way. After this truth comes in, you find a lot more mental clarity from this. So again, these clouds are kind of cleared out of the way for you. All right, please give us 3 cards. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. All right. So we have Open Center, New Sprout, and I Am. So there's an importance in kind of releasing whatever this is, because it does have your heart kind of contracted, kind of locked down, here. And the Spirit wants you with your heart open here like this. With this lightness of being very open, shining your light out into the world. And with this open center, this person is receiving this light from the divine, and then it is reflecting back out into the world here from their heart center here. So this is what the Spirit is asking of you. And you feel that, but there is this I can't kind of thing going on here. That needs to kind of be cleared up, because with this energy leak, it's like the light can come in, but only a little bit of it is getting in. And then it's not enough to send back out. So this is really important to get rid of that energy leak and get this channel of the heart open. A new sprout. So the divine is trying to sprout something within you. It does appear to need your heart space for this sprout to bear fruit here. So, and this is kind of what's taking place for you. There's this new growth, and like with new growth, we have to make space for this new growth. Also, with the next card, I am. So with this enlightenment, you may be, for some of you, having some spiritual enlightenment about who and what we are at the root of our perception. This also, I am, is a very powerful phrase, because anything that comes after it kind of dictates the kind of reality we're drawing to ourselves. And this also determines how the world then responds to us. So this I am is very powerful. A lot of times we're very hard on ourselves within ourselves. So we say the worst things to ourselves, and we start out this internal conversation with, oh, I am this, I am that. And so this is, on a subconscious level, the energy that we're creating. And this is this, I can't, I'm not able to, I am not someone who deserves something like this. So this type of narrative has got to go. And switching this, what do you add after this? I am powerful. I am an open channel for the divine. I am open-hearted. So there's definitely a switch in your internal talk that needs to take place. And a few of the signs have gotten this, so don't feel like you're being singled out. And I would say probably about 5 of the signs have gotten a reading similar to this. So it's in the air. All right, please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. What is Taurus's inner climate like and inner landscape like? 3 cards, please. The crow and the shark. Why can't I pick this up? Thank you. All right, we have the crow. So communication. Again, like what I said earlier, whatever you're presenting, you're doing it in a very stylistic fashion with a lot of creativity. Excuse me. This feels very much like is a presentation where you are communicating something to your audience here. And this does feel kind of a spiritual nature for a lot of you. And transformation. This is a big transformation to go from this I can't to I can. It really requires internal discipline story. So the Spirit is asking you to change this story that you're telling yourself about yourself, because the one that you're telling is false. So you're kind of living in this bubble of this false narrative that you're telling yourself. Universal law. So universal law is wanting you here in the light. And so this I can't is not in universal law. It is in disharmony with the flow of the universe. And this is why it creates havoc. It's very important to get on top of that. Shark. So perception, changing the perception of yourself through this inner dialogue practice, you could call it. Focus. So staying focused on that when you notice this little inner critic come up, you check it. You reclaim your mind. Fear. So there is some fear involved here, but do know that it's this voice, this I can't voice, that is also spinning all these other false narratives. And as you try to extricate yourself out of it, this voice will bring up fears for you to keep you in this. This narrative is not your friend. And one of the other signs is that Terence McKenna quote, or the amigo is, or the ego is not your amigo. And in this case, this part of the ego is not your amigo. It needs to be checked and action. So the Spirit is asking you to take action on this. Also, taking action forward. It really appears to be all about having your energy in the right frequency. That seems to be the main focus of April for you, is getting your frequency right. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. So we have rebirth. So there's something that's being rebirthed for you. It is your power. All right, so we have death and rebirth. So there's definitely something that you are putting to rest here. It does feel like this outdated, false narrative here that was never true to begin with. You're putting that to rest and finding this rebirth here into this sun energy. It's kind of this restart for you. And this says, it's not what you do that counts. It's where your head is at. It's where your vibration is at. So again, you can point this energy wherever you want to, this magician manifestation energy. But it's saying it's not what you do that counts. It's where your head is at. It's where your energy is at. It's where your frequency is at. And the divine needs you vibing at this high frequency and is really needing you. There's a job for you to do with all this light here. The divine is needing you to cut out this I can't. And this might take a little time as we have this I still don't understand. It is basically this computer does not compute here. So this is going to take a second in April. And this might be until the second half of April when this really clicks into gear. When there is something like this, you can kind of expect this voice to get a little louder until there's this moment of enlightenment. And it's actually this voice turning up its volume that causes you to notice it in this way. And in a lot of ways, these voices are kind of wreaking havoc so that we can transcend them. That's why they're there. They're not there necessarily to torture us. They're there so that we can switch gears, level up. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Taurus's soul path for April of 2023. All right. Memory, yeah. And silence. Okay. So we have memory. So the memories that are tied to this I can't, they linger for you. And in a lot of ways, you have made a lot of decisions in your life based on this I can't attitude, based on this memory here. And because of that, this has kept you, your creative passions, the things that you really want to do in life, this has kept this silent for you. There's a whole part of yourself that you have been keeping silent with this I can't type of attitude. I can't, I'm not the type of person that ever would be able to do this. I will never be able to do that. I can't, I won't. And again, with this, your true color shining, you're really stepping into your power. So it's like by dropping this I can't, this is what has you stepping into your power. And this is what unsilences the full spectrum of color that you have to offer the world. And really, this is the reason why you have been put here, is to present this full spectrum of color, of energy that you have here, in all its forms. So this is very important to get on top of. And the Spirit is giving this reading because and a lot of the signs got something like this too. There's this window of opportunity in the energy in April, for you to really break these old patterns. And so the Spirit is telling you this so that you can take advantage of this. All right, please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Tauruses with for what is on their soul path for April of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Tauruses. That Fool card really came flying out of there. All right. 2 more, please. It's too many. All right. That one did want to come out. Page of Pentacles. 1 more, please. Thank you. So we have the Fool card, the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is, wow, this is this new beginning for you. This is this kind of new sprouting moment for you. And really, as you step into your power, you are shining all these spectrum of light and energy that you have to offer the world. You find yourself in this this place of innocence with your heart open. You have this lightness about you. I feel like you're beginning to move very spontaneous, free-spirited through the world. I feel like once you drop this, you're feeling amazing. and you're kind of ready for what's next. You're ready to grab your opportunities. You're ready to make this manifestation really click into high gear. You're tired of low gear. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So you are receiving some messages in the spirit. It does appear that you're taking them to heart. And the Nine of Pentacles is also speaking of a self-sufficient kind of energy. So there is this energy of, I've got this, I can do this myself, I've got everything that I need. And so you are definitely putting this to use and cultivating this garden of what you are working on. And definitely headed towards abundance. And what the Nine of Pentacles is really speaking of is luxury, this luxurious kind of vibe, this energy. And so this is also kind of what you're moving forward with, this kind of energy about you. There's a lightness. There's this luxurious kind of stylistic, creative energy bubbling up here. But this is kind of waiting for you on the other side of this I can't attitude, which it switches into the I can, making this a pattern. You want to be habitual with the I can. At the bottom, we have the the Five of Wands here. So there is some tension in your energy. It is stemming from this thought pattern because it's holding you back. There's a part of you that's wanting to drive forward, and there's another part of you that is saying, no, you can't. You can't, and there's this inner drive that just will not give up. And so there is this friction, this tension between these two parts of yourself. And now, again, this is training. These things aren't here to torture you. This is here and getting louder so that you can transcend it here. So this is training for you, even though there is tension. It's kind of like the saying, the pressure produces the pearl here. So the pressure of this is kind of producing this sun energy. And again, we have the Three of Cups here. So again, I feel you pooling your energies with people of like mind, others who have also kind of stepped into their power and are working with this I can kind of attitude. So there is a collaboration in the works for you. So we have the Eight of Cups here. So you are walking away from this type of thing, this I can't. You realize it's been there too long. It really, you're realizing it is wearing you out, and that there is an energy leak here. And here we have a moon here, so do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as these can help you with the timing of things. And you can also utilize these energies to your benefit, which I suggest you look into. And here we have the moon card again. So, or not again, but we have another moon here. So paying attention to those cycles. Your intuition is going to be your best friend here, because your intuition has already been tipping you off to this, and that this is not working for you. You are kind of breaking through this illusion. You're breaking through the fear of this. And even though you can't exactly see where you're going here, you are moving forward here. And again, on your intuition. And you're kind of clearing these things out of your subconscious here. You realize that these things don't belong. Oh. So we have the moon, and then we have the sun. So you're going from night to day here in April here in a lot of ways. Again, there is this successful energy that you are going to begin to move forward with, feeling very positive, feeling very good, and really basking in the light of the divine here. And do expect that moment of a realization or enlightenment. Oh, I can see it, so I got to take it. So again, we have another Four of Wands. So the Spirit is wanting you to know about this feeling or the sensation, the fact that you are coming home to yourself, home to your power, home to your true colors, and being in harmony with the flow of the cosmos here as you embrace the I can, and you begin to write yourself a new narrative here, one of celebration and community. All right. So I think we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. Tauruses, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for April. Outside of this little bump in the road, this looks fantastic. And I'm really excited to see where this goes in the later months of spring and into summer. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And Tauruses, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.